I realize this is fully November 4th, and I'm almost a week late. So I should have worn this sweater last week, but whatever. It's a belated Halloween. I'm sure you still have candy. Welcome to High Tea. Eat that candy while I introduce myself. I am Ajahnis Charley, your host for High Tea, this little bitty energetic show that I like to call your little burst of energy like your favorite caffeinated drink. This is a show where we cover topics national, political, global, geographical, and a bit too personal each week, Wednesday at 4:30. Yes, this is that show where we get into things right here on Bad Dog Comedy TV. And you know what? Let's get on with the intro, which we always talk about the sweater of the day. And yes, Andrea, our breaking news correspondent, what a sweater this is. It's so of the spooky season, even though it kind of ended 4 days ago. But you know what? The whole Scorpio season is a spooky one, and as a Scorpio myself, I consider this my traditional dress, my cultural garment. So allow me this moment of spookiness. John, it should be the next Spider-Man. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, you know. Miles Morales, I could do that. I could be that. I am a member of the Spider-Verse, okay? So Marvel, Sony, come at me. You got my number. You got my number. But yes, we are here on a completely normal Wednesday that has followed a completely normal Tuesday. Wow, this week is so incredibly mundane. And so I'd love to just get into how nice and cozy this November is being to us, right? Just a normal, a wonderful day. And a spooky day, if that. Andrew is right. We're still in the midst of spooky season. I think Christmas hasn't gone full swing yet, so I think we're still allowed to have this energy. But yeah, nothing's going on beyond this show, so why don't we just totally get into it, right? Now, you know how the show works. We get into a bunch of different segments that cover a bunch of different things, and I'm so excited to get into our first segment of the day. What's the tea? And I do mean, what is the literal tea we are drinking today? So, here, bear with me. I am not drinking not actual tea, but I have decided to do something I haven't done in a long time. Something wild, something outrageous, something crazy to spice up this completely ordinary Wednesday where nothing political is happening by getting this Tim Hortons medium double double. Yes, this is the tea of the day. I have not had one of these in a year, in over a year, because in the past year I went to last September. I went to the Netherlands for 4 months. There's no Tim Hortons there. There's I don't even know what they drink there. I can barely remember. Lots of beer. There was lots of beer, but none of these little bad boys. That I came back to Canada, still wasn't drinking them Tim Hortons. And in pandemic, who even really needs to drink coffee? Because who's doing anything anyway? So this is gonna be my first sip of Tim Hortons coffee, double double, in a year, and I'm so excited. It's gonna taste so good. It's unsealed. This is a vintage double double, and I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. It looks so. Ooh. Oh, I can already taste the creamy sugar. I'm so excited to get in there. Of course, you know what to do when we drink that tea. You should be drinking with me. So take a little sip of that tea as we get into the rest of these segments. Let's see how this goes. I'm okay. Fun fact about me. I am terrified of anything hot. So I'm afraid of being burned, but I wait a little bit, so I think it's gonna be okay. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Mm. My teeth are burnt. It burned my teeth. Mm. And it's so creamy and sugary, and I think I like it a lot more than I remember. It's always fresh at Tim Hortons. Oh my god. Oh my god, I forgot about this feeling. Is this what a relapse is like? Oh no. Oh no. But oh yes. Yes. This is good stuff. And now I'm energized, and so are you. We are ready to get through with this show. My teeth are burnt. Glurk 12, whoever that may be, is on the same page with me. With that, I think we're ready to get on with the show. So let's move on to our next segment. Already record breaking pace with The Serve, where I serve to you a little bitty piece of news that's from out there in the world, but also from this little weird little brain of mine. Now, I did say that today is a completely ordinary, mundane, normal day, barring one particular exception. Something, a tight race, something that has potential to affect us all, and certainly has in the past. I am talking about Ontario's baby names. That's right, the tight race to see which is the most popular Ontario male baby name. I have done the math, I have collected the data, and now I'm here to be your little pundit to carry you through the conversations and the discourse around Ontario's baby names. So, let us begin by observing this chart of Ontario baby names starting at the year 1960. Now, if we activate the chart, and we'll see, we have Joseph at the top with a strong lead, but it quickly diminishes with David overtaking. We see Daniel at the very last. The 60s looking rough for them. Daniel's in there. We have Dix going down. Dix are down. Joseph is still in the middle of the pack, but Michael has taken the lead. Is this when George Michael was born? He may have something to do with it. Keeping a close look, we see a tight race between Christopher and David, but Christopher is taking a lead. Andrew's coming from the bottom of the pack to regain. Oh, he's taking a massive lead, but it's still a tight race between the Christophers and the Andrews. It's a very competitive place. We still have Michael at a strong lead. It looks like he might take the whole thing. Oh, but if we pause here, okay, let's take a look at where we are right now, because we are entering a new millennium. We see Daniel picking up some mighty slack, and Michael just barely hanging on to the lead. Now, we can probably say we had a strong turnout of Daniels, particularly in the York and Halton regions of Ontario, where there are very strong showings of Harry Potter. And that Daniel Radcliffe may have had a strong impact on the baby names. So I predict that we'll see a strong increase in Daniels in the 10 years following. So if we take a look, if we resume the animation, we'll see Daniels continuing to make gains, overtaking Michael. He has maintaining a strong lead. William following up right behind. And pause. Oh, we got to stop this. Oh my God, 2011, Daniel has diminished ever so slightly. I guess that Harry Potter lead is gone. William taking the top spot has to be related to a prince of some sort. Where is the Baracks? I expect to see Barack peek into the top 10 at least when we hit 2008, but it looks like Robert is still cinching that last place spot. Do you know a Robert? I personally know one. And if we continue to see where this ends up in this the decade that has just passed, David making slight gains, things are getting really tight, numbers overall diminish. We are at, with our max of 660 or our low of 106. It seems like as a whole these baby names have lost popularity, but William has taken the top spot. So, what does this mean as a prediction for baby names going out into the future? Well, we can discuss this. I know that in the southern regions we have strong affinities for the J names, the Johns, the Josephs, the James, the Jacobsons, but those regions have been losing a lot of their population, and that has been spreading to other regions, kind of diluting. That's why everybody knows a James, everybody knows a John. So what I predict this means is that different styles of names, maybe maybe we'll see a non-Anglo-Saxon one pop in the top 10 in the next 10 to 20 years. But for now, William holds the top spot as the most popular Ontario male baby name. Wow, what discourse, what energy, and I believe that that is the most political discussion that has happened in the past 48 hours. I never knew a Spencer or a Connor until he moved to Toronto. Andrea, I can agree with that. And Connor is shocked to see this. Personally, knew I already knew two Connors before entering the Toronto comedy community, and now I know six. So that's an interesting data point. Alberta is all Ryans and Matts. Well, maybe tune into next week on High Tea, where we will check in to see Ryan and Matt popularity and how it correlates to different regions of Alberta. And oh yes, unfortunately, the Kanye bump was not enough. People didn't write in his name onto the birth certificates enough for him to have a strong turnout. But maybe in the next 4 years, we'll see if that baby name gets any popularity. But that was the serve. I just served that to you, the baby names in this wild, wild province we call Ontario. And I hope that was news to you. But what's news to me is this new broadcast coming from our breaking news correspondent, Andrea Marston. Take a look.
This just coming into breaking news with Andrea Marston during this crucial time, during these unprecedented times. Andrea got a cat.
Welcome to 60 Seconds with BLACKBARA Walters. I am not BLACKBARA Walters. As we know, this is the segment where we interview a special guest with many questions in the span of 60 seconds. Formally, this segment is hosted by our investigative journalist extraordinaire, BLACKBARA Walters, pictured here. Now, unfortunately, BLACKBARA has been disappeared from the channel in the pursuit of an international investigative scoop. So we wait here with bated breath to see the return of BLACKBARA and have that exquisite investigative journalism done by her. But until then, I, Ajahnis Charley, will be taking up the reins, interviewing these guests in the span of 60 seconds in the hopes to achieve the excellence BLACKBARA has established over the episodes. So, I am here joined by an amazing guest, a Toronto comedy community phenom, Liz Johnston, and I'm so happy to have you. Hello, Liz.
Hello. Hi. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you. This is very exciting. We're having a very lovely, wonderful, normal Tuesday, Wednesday combo, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Normal and good. Yep.
Normal and good. What's like one small pleasant thing you've gotten to do in the past couple days?
Well, we reorganized a whole wall of my living room so that it's very light and airy now. There's floating shelves.
Floating shelves?
If you can believe it. So
that sounds magical, and reorganizing a space is always a nice way to just get a breath of fresh air. I feel like it does a lot for mental health, to be honest.
Yes, it honestly has made a big difference just being able to be in a space that doesn't feel so. You know, when you look around and there's 45 things, you're like, I should do that, but I'm not going to do it now.
Oh yeah.
But
talk about it.
Okay, thank you, Connor. Connor also, was here, I guess. Didn't do much. but
Connor exists. Connor, as a good.
he'll be mad. He did a lot. He did a lot. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Connor, we're letting you off the hook here. Connor Lowe is, of course, a lovely tech here on Bad Dog Comedy TV, along with Sean Murray. Sean Murray in the booth. Sound out. We need to hear you. Let's hear a little bit, Sean.
Sean.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. That's enough. Good, Sean. I'm glad to have
I
you
thought
here.
it was going to be a sound effect, and then it was
a full voice. Let's just get right into this interview, shall we?
I'm ready.
Right, you're ready? Okay, let's get 60 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
So, question number 1. What is your name?
Oh my God, there's a clock. Liz Johnston.
Great. Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, favorite garment?
Oh no, a turtleneck.
Turtleneck. Love a turtleneck.
That's what I'm wearing.
What would you say is your signature meal?
Meal?
Mhm.
Dumplings?
Ooh, what kind of dumpling? What filling are we talking?
I'm a pork gal. Pork and chive. Yeah.
Classic, perfect combination. Difficult question. Arts or crafts?
Arts.
Arts.
I can't craft.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Favorite tea?
Earl Grey.
Earl Grey?
Yeah, from Sloan. Sloan Earl Grey.
Sloan.
Or Heavenly Cream.
That's a full plug. Sloan, get your Earl Grey there.
Get it now. They have good sales.
They have great sales. Must have meat or cheese on a charcuterie plate.
Cheese.
Ooh.
You gotta have the good cheese.
You gotta have a good cheese.
There you go.
Beaches or mountains?
Frig. Beaches.
Oh my God, 10 seconds left. Great
No,
answer. No. What's one performance memory from the before times you always go back to?
Kitty Cops?
Amazing. I was there. 2 more questions. What's one little secret about Bad Dog Check Connor Lowe?
One little secret. Ooh, one little secret. One little secret. I don't have any secrets about him.
Whoa, is the secret he has no secrets?
Yeah.
That's a good secret.
Oh my God. That's so bad that I don't have a single secret.
Well, we do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
Who is Glurk 12?
I am Glurk.
You heard it here first. We've gotten the scoop. Liz is Glurk.
How dare you out me as Glurk?
I must. I am a good journalist. I know the scoops that must be scooped.
Buzzer sound.
I was going to tell you where the name Glurk came from, but now you don't get to know.
Oh, man. That would have been a better question to follow up.
No.
But
it's not very good. It's not very good. Yeah. Oh, I know. I know a secret about. Oh, shut up, Connor. I know a secret about Connor Lowe. There's nothing that makes him. He doesn't laugh at any human being as much as he laughs at artificial intelligence comedy.
That is very funny.
It's true. It's okay. Burn my teeth. So sue me. I commented on the show. I always comment.
You're watching, which is actually something I very much appreciate. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for being on. I feel like I learned a lot about you, and this was a very hot 60 seconds.
Yeah.
It was very good. Oh my God.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for being here, and I'd love to give you a chance to plug anything you'd like to plug.
Yes. Okay. I have a show starting tomorrow on this very channel called Our Next Guest. Thank you for this. Perfect. It's right here. And it will. My first guest is the one and only Colin Mockery. So he will be joining me live 7 p.m. It will be remaining up, so you can catch it if you can't watch it live, but watch it live. It'll be fun. We'll be looking at the comments. And the premise of the show is simple. It's an interview show, except of course Colin will be portraying a expert in a very specific field. The only trick is he doesn't know what field he's an expert in until we go live. So should be fun and wild.
I can't wait. Just how long is the show? I wonder.
It's it's a little cutie. It's 15 minutes. You know what? You don't have to do your whole day. You pop in, you have a bit of a laugh, pop out.
You pop out. Just quick, easy improv amazingness.
Yeah.
I love that.
And if anyone has any suggestions of what absurd or erudite thing that Colin could be an expert in, please send it over to Bad Dog on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever, and we'll have one of those be the suggestion for him to be a specialist in.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what specialist he is. I can't wait to see what you do.
Who knows? I will be improvising as well. I'm not
Yes.
going to know beforehand either. We're leaving that too.
My goodness. I can't wait. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the chat tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Maybe another Glurk. Maybe it's
Maybe
Glurk
another
13.
Glurk.
Okay.
I love it. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. There you go, Glurk heads. I know you loved that because I did, and I'm a Glurk head too. That was Liz Johnston. Check her show out tomorrow, 7. And also, check out all the amazing Bad Dog shows. Like this one, like that one. Right here on Bad Dog Comedy TV. Subscribe, like, and also, maybe donate a little bit of too. Maybe donate a little. $1, $2, $3,000. If you can. If you can't, the subscribes are free. I'll take those. And we'll just keep going on with these shows. I know you love them. So, you know, my love language is receiving large donations, which are charitable. You get a tax receipt, so where's the loss? But okay, are we ready to go on? Are you ready to move into the bombastic, the great, the exciting segment that we call Good Dog of the Week? Yes, we are ready. Because here it is, the Good Dog of the Week. This is the segment where we award one special little Toronto comedy dog. We put them on the pedestal that they deserve. The Good Dog of the Week. But today I'm doing something a little different because we had so many good dogs. I just want to take a second to go over all of the amazing, nice, incredible dogs we've had on this show from the beginning. So this is our Good Dogs of the Week's Bonanza, where we are taking you back to each and every good dog that we've had. And there are so many good dogs. There are so many. So let's get into them. I'm excited. I hope I don't forget any of them. Oh, good dog number 1. This is from June, our first show. This is Antonis Varkaris's dog, Billy, a long-haired beauty. Oh, I love her so much with those big eyes. Don't forget Billy. Don't sleep on Billy. Next, we had Lola, Laura Camisso's dog, Lola, with a little birthday cake and, oh, just pretty in pink. What a lovely dog. Laura had to go to the States to pick Lola up, so it was just a magical story for a magical couple. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Lola. Next, we have Guinness. You know Daphne Joe. You know how she runs a show on Friday at 9:30 called Never Have I Ever. Well, this is this is the showrunner. This is the dog behind the gal. Guinness, the gentleman. Look at his gentlemanly face. He's a charmer. He's a sweetheart. We love Guinness. On with the dog parade, we have Javier and Joaquin, Alessandra Vite's sister, Sam's dogs. Joaquin and Javi, and oh, they're so cute. Just their eyes, their markings, they're precious. And that takes me back to when I first met them at an Oscar party at Alessandra's parents' house, and that was the night Parasite won, and I can't believe that was this year. 2020, you really did this whole roller coaster thing to us. But you know what? Thank you, 2020, for giving me a chance to share a moment with these dogs. Incredible dogs. Yes, yes, yes. Moving on, we have Regis the pug. Iconic little pugs. Every pug is iconic. I think we know that every pug is iconic, but this one's a star a step above the rest. Tom Hearn's little pug, Regis, is an icon. Loud, energetic, iconic, giving you a sweet old mug. It's a perfect fit for Tom. What was the funny thing about this? That Regis only responds to commands in Cantonese. So I don't know if Tom ever picked that up, but we love a bilingual, multilingual queen. English, Cantonese, and dog. Regis is an intelligent. Thank you, Regis. Next, we have Maggie. We have Maggie, Trisha Black's dog, iconic. Trisha wrote a whole song, and I'm anticipating the musical about this sweet little dog. I love a barista little baby. Maggie is a sweetheart, handsome dog. I love Maggie, and you all already do too. I know you saw Maggie. We all see Maggie. We love her. Let's get into these next dog. Dog number 7, Palmer. Ooh, I wonder who Palmer's with. That's Liz and Connor's dog. We love this. The sporty spice of the good dogs, if I may. Outdoorsy, out there, very handsome, very cute. Just a perfect dog. Palmer is a perfect dog. Yes, Palmer. Let's get all the Palmer heads in the chat. Go off because we have a good dog right there. Yes, yes, yes. Palmer, Palmer, Palmer. Next, that's your dog. That's your dog. Who do we have next? I wonder. I believe we have Dr. Quinn Fabre, medicine woman, partnered with Patrick Murray. What looksters, sweethearts, fashion icons. Put this on the cover of Vogue because we have some true fashionistas in the house. Dr. Quinn Fabre, medicine woman, is a graduate of McMaster University, having gone through all those hard years of a medicine practice and education to be out here on the streets saving our lives today. Respect healthcare workers and respect Dr. Quinn Fabre. Thank you. Let's move on with the dogs. Ben, oh, sweet little Ben. This is Andrea Marston's family dog, I believe. Oh, so cute, very handsome eyes. It's just a perfect little dog, kind of gentlemanly like Guinness, but like a young George Clooney to Guinness's current George Clooney. And listen, this is a Clooney loving household. His directorial work may not always be, up to snuff, but his handsome mug can't be beat. And these dogs can't be beat because they're such good dogs. We love Ben. Thank you, Ben, so much. Next dog. We are up just past the halfway mark with Perry, this panicky little dog. Thank you, Linda Julia Paolucci, for sharing this sparky little dog. You can hear the volume in this picture. That's a full scream. Like I can hear this picture, and you know it is canon to high tea that I am sucker for dogs wearing clothes. So, you know what? We've officially switched from spooky season to Christmas season just on seeing this little Santa eat dog. Thank you, Perry. You game changer. Next dog, we have Marla. We have Chelsea Larkin's dog she was caring for, she was fostering. Marla, who has now found a home. So we love that. But for the short, lovely time that Marla was with Chelsea Larkin and Hisham Kalati, she was a little Lakers stan. And even though we are a Raptors household, we have space for dogs of all, basketball supporters. So, Marla, you are the one Lakers fan I stan. That is 11 out of 17 dogs we have today. Actually, technically 18 because we have Vic and Burger. This train is not stopping. I'm giving you the dogs because I know you need them. We have Vic and Burger, Stacey McGonagall's dogs. They are so cute. We have an action shot, a full Dorito falling right into one of their mouths. Such cute dogs. Lookers for sure. And go on Stacey's Instagram and check them out because they are comedy gods. I think we did need this dog parade today. This is a dog parade kind of day. So there's 2 more dogs for you right there. Bam, 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 bam. We have Aiden O'Loughlin and Owen. Just a handsome little pair. Oh my God. These cute. Aiden, cute. Owen, cute. This secondary school. Cute enough to be the background. I accept. This is a handsome dog. I believe it was just yesterday, the 8-year anniversary of the partnership between Aiden and Owen. So congrats to them. What a lovely partnership. And they look so happy. It makes me happy seeing how happy they look. Oh, I love them. I love it so much. We have icon Carlos at Casa de Carlos with Cameron Wiley, fully Lady in the Tramping It. I love this pair. If we're talking a comedy dog, right here is a comedy dog. iconic. Iconic. We've all seen. There's this picture. Oh, if you can go back to the high tea episode where we talked about Carlos, go back because there's a picture that Cameron edited of Carlos jumping out of the water like Jaws. He re-edited the Jaws poster to have Carlos instead. It's fabulous, and these two are incredibly fabulous. Check out these dogs, Carlos, Cameron. I guess Cameron's a dog now. Sorry, that's the way it goes. Good dogs for sure. We have Loki, Rush Causey's dog, stand-up Rush icon, also killing on OnlyFans. So we have truly royalty in the house right here. Loki is an energetic little Yorkie, and we've ascertained that all Yorkies come from Yorkville. That is just what makes sense. High energy little dog, playing that little tug of war. Oh, we love Loki so much. What a beautiful little dog. And let's get into our last couple of dogs here. Mary Fan and Henry. Just a perfect burst of energy, just like this show. I think this is a great pairing for this show. Such a super cute human and a super cute dog. I am so happy to have gotten these two on the show. I want to see more of Henry in the future. More of Henry. But for now, let's move on to our last dog. Big Dick Sarge. Yes, this is Alex Kalenko's girlfriend's ex-roommate's dog, Sarge, whose main personality trait that I got from Alex Kalenko was that he has a big dick. So thank you, Alex Kalenko, for giving me just that piece of information about Sarge. But we know Sarge is a soft and sensitive type because he's holding hands. He's holding hands. We can see it. Oh my God. And those are our good dogs of the week so far. And I'm excited to see the countless more dogs we get to share on this show because they are just a good thing. And we simply need good things right now. Sarge is also very clingy, according to Connor Lowe here. Good to know. Oh, he's a big sensitive boy. We could tell. You could tell. Okay. Oh. I feel like my heart has grown 3 sizes. I'm not sure if that's medically okay. I'm going to have to go see Dr. Quinn Fabre after this. But for now, let's get into our last segment. That's That on That, where we get serious about something serious. And I haven't named this rant, but it's not actually that much of a rant. It is just a real talk. Let's just have a quick real talk. I don't think I can keep on pretending that we might have had a little bit of a turbulent night last night. Our gigantic neighbor down south is in the midst of a hotly divisive, hotly contentious election, and I think that's gotten everybody on the continent on our hottest nerves. It was looking kind of scary. I don't know if you were watching. It was looking kind of scary. I went to sleep at 2 a.m., partially because I was playing video games, but partially because I had to stay in the know about what was happening. And it was looking like, we gotta say it, Donald Trump was taking the lead. But let that not take you down. Let that not ruin your mood, because I'm here to share some things to be optimistic about. Because last night, even though it was looking kind of scary, a bunch of positive things happened. And I want to share this list of those positive things. So I'll go through them really quick. But here are some of the things that I think we should be excited about because of last night. So, first of all, Oregon passed a ballot measure that decriminalizes possession of all small amounts of all drugs, including cocaine, heroin, meth. And this is good because it establishes a drug treatment program paid for by taxes on marijuana, which they legalized. And this takes the stigma off of addiction and helps move the resources used to criminalize people who are just hard on their luck to the actual big bad players in the drug world. So this is very exciting. That's very big. Oregon is making a big move that I think should be copied by every state and this country too. What are we doing? Oregon also passed a measure to legalize magic mushroom use. Wonderful. California passed a ballot measure to enfranchise felons on parole. Good. Disenfranchisement is a big American problem. Don't get me started. We'll talk about it next week. Florida, North Dakota, and Arkansas. I'm not going to call you Arkansas. Sorry. All soundly defeated measures that would have made the process of direct democracy more inaccessible. Washington supported a referendum to provide comprehensive sex education and public schools. Montana, South Dakota, and Arizona legalized recreational marijuana use. We're seeing that movement spread around. Arizona is probably going to pass another ballot measurement to result in an income tax hike for people making over $250,000, with that money going to education. Florida voted to raise its minimum wage to $15 an hour. DC also passed a measure that's a step in the direction of legalizing magic mushrooms. Mississippi legalized medical marijuana, and they're getting a new cool flag to replace their nasty Confederate one that they still have. By a nearly 2-to-1 vote, Nebraskans have banned slavery as a punishment for crime. I am so proud of you, Nebraska. Thank you for taking the hard stance against slavery in 2020. Congrats. Though I am slightly concerned that was only 2-to-1. Who is this one? Moving on. Puerto Rico voted yes on a non-binding referendum, asking if it should become a U.S. state, though it has hard measures to go through because of the Republican-controlled Senate and Congress, who will not ever consider making Puerto Rico a state, but at least they have the energy. AOC icon and her entire leftist squad have all handily won their re-elections to Congress. And lastly, and most importantly, Biden still has a solid chance to win the election. So this is reason to still be optimistic in the face of so much pessimism on the news, on Twitter, out there on social media. Things have looked a little bit scary, but we can't let that take us down, because hope is so much powerful and fear can be so debilitating. So let's not be afraid, because when we put our minds to it and when we have the energy and the action to fight for what we believe in, we can still accomplish the things that we need to make this world a better place. And that's that on that. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. That's it. Oh my gosh. What a wild night that was last night, and what a wild day it is today. It's going to continue to be a couple of wild months until January. Glurk with the hearts in the chat. I'm sending my hearts back to you, Glurk. Thank you so much. And thank you, all of you out there, for continuing to support the show with your views, with your attention, with your comments, and with your dogs. You can also support us with your coin if you have any spare at baddogtheater.com/hi-t. We will take anything we can get, because that's how we keep this thing going. And that's how we run amazing shows like one of my faves, The Oval, which runs every Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. You can actually check that show out tonight. It's like a social media-inspired reality improv show based off of The Circle, and it is one of the most fun shows. It's the most fun improv show to do ever, maybe. It is so cool. It's a great Zoom show. Check that out. Whew, this sweater may mostly be holes. It's more hole than sweater, but I am sweating. So let me throw this off. And the last thing I want to say is that it's just getting so dark so fast. Remember when I could do the show and still have full lighting in this room? No, the sun is down. So remember to take care of yourself, drink water, maybe take a vitamin D pill, because we are moving into winter, which is still exciting. And as we go on through these days, they might be a little cold, they might be a little dark, but they're always going to be better with people like you in them. So thank you. How's saccharin? Who knew the show would go there? We did, because it's high tea. So let's start to sign off. Get your teas, get your double doubles, put them up to your sweet, supple lips, have a little sip, and maybe say, sip, sip, sis. Like I just did. Oh, so much sugar. Oh, it's so sweet. I love